This is Dolynny TV, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, and welcome back into another edition of Edmonton Oilers discussion here on the channel today. My apologies if the camera seems laggy. Looks like it kind of is actually to me on my end. That's again, welcome to doing it from the car, especially even when it's full of cardboard at this point. My goodness, I am out of control. Either way, as we get set up, the Edmonton Oilers have made several cuts at camp. I think 15 total, sending pretty much everybody that was on ATOs or camp invites down to Bakersfield accordingly to be divvied up after their camp back down to the ECHL Fort Wayne Comets, or to stick with the affiliate club, the Bakersfield Condors. So that's where we currently sit right now. The Oilers cutting all those guys, as well cutting several key players to the roster as well in Bakersfield. Yeah, think about Ty Tulio, I think's on there. You got Matvey Petrov on there. Got a bunch of the regular kind of guys we expected to have down in Bakersfield this year. They've been cut for now. Guys like Xavier Bourgault, Brad Malone, Seth Griffith, and James Hamblin have stuck around. Obviously, those are the guys that are vying for call-up jobs during the regular season. So again, we'll continue to see those guys stick around camp probably into the start of next week. So don't worry about things too much right now. The camp roster is still pretty plentiful. We don't have to now play Connor McDavid the rest of the preseason, which is good news as well. So there's a couple of things to take into focus right now as the Oilers have less defensemen around. Max Wanner's been sent down to the Bakersfield Condors. So now things are going to start taking shape. You're going to start seeing more regular players in the lineup. And I think to those concerned about offense, to those concerned about the PTO players still being at camp, that would kind of say that we're going to start taking things a little bit more seriously as we get into this next week. And that just means more regulars in the lineup, more things are going to happen, more things are kind of going to percolate throughout the game. And then you're going to see the changes that have been implemented in the offseason kind of take hold more or less. And then we should be good to go for October 11th against the Vancouver Canucks. And then, yes, indeed, that home opener against the Vancouver Canucks on Saturday, October 14th. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone there, by the way. That's going to be an absolute blast. I hope you can at least make it down to Molson Hockey House, whatever we can figure out, because I'm sure we can try and get going a little bit YouTube fare here on the channel this home opener if we want to do that. I know there's a couple of things Patrick and I have talked about, so I'll just tease that a little bit for you. But yeah, again, camp cuts have been made. It's the first major moves of camp, so that's the big thing. You're talking about 15 players being cut. That's a pretty massive cut to the Oilers roster here for training camp, so it's nice to see that we're starting to progress. We're starting to figure out kind of the pecking order of guys in the system too. So stay tuned. I think this weekend we're going to avoid waivers, and then probably going into Tuesday next week is going to be a big move and shake day around Oilers camp. Friends, I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. I am up on out of here.